Why do humans speak so many languages?
Language is a system that people use to communicate or share information. This includes speaking, writing, and making gestures or body movements. Only humans use language, though many other animals communicate in various ways. Early human ancestors began using spoken language several million years ago. Humans began writing about 5,000 years ago. Language made it possible for human societies to develop. Some of the oldest languages known include Sanskrit, Sumerian, Hebrew, and Basque. The capacity to learn and use language is inherited. Normally, all humans are born with this capability. Without any special training, children learn to speak by listening to other people's speech. Other forms of language, such as writing and sign language, must be taught. Approximately 7,000 languages are spoken in the world today. All languages constantly evolve. New words appear, new form of saying things, new accents. Sadly, some of these languages are less widely spoken than others. Pusu, for example, it's a language spoken only by 3 people. Others are spoken by huge populations across different countries and are often popular choices among language learners. Experts do not know exactly where the first languages came from, but there are several theories, of which the best known is the Bow Wow theory, that says that language began with humans imitating the sounds animals make to communicate. Others believe that language is a divine gift. Or maybe people developed basic sounds to communicate the simplest ideas, such as how to use the tools and obtain necessary resources such as food, water, shelter, and fire. The 5 most spoken languages in the world are English, 1,132 million speakers. Like Latin or Greek back in the days, English is today's universal language. It is the default language in international business, tourism, technology, etc. English is still the most spoken language as well as the most common in the world, not due to its native speakers alone, but because many others learn it as a second language. Mandarin, 1,117 million speakers. When native and non-native speakers are added together, Mandarin is the second most spoken language in the world. Mandarin is not really a language, but a set of dialects of the Chinese language. The fact that unifies these dialects under one name is that their speakers can understand each other. Hindi, 615 million speakers. Hindi is, along with English, one of the 22 official languages in India, the second most populous country in the world. Spanish, 534 million speakers. It is the second most spoken language in the world in terms of the number of native speakers. Spanish is an official language of 18 American countries, also in Spain in Europe and Equatorial Guinea in Africa. French, 280 million speakers. Colonization allowed the French to spread throughout the world. Today is the official language of 29 countries on different continents. If English is the language of business, French was considered the language of culture. It is the language with the 3rd largest number of non-native speakers.
So why do humans speak so many languages?
Over thousands of years, humans split off into groups that migrated in different directions. As that happened, one language could turn into many. People had to learn to live in very different places: hot deserts, freezing mountains, steamy rainforests. Each place had a different kind of weather, plants, and animals. Having new words to talk about, these new things helped people adapt to their new home and survive. After a while, new words and ways of living helped lead to totally new languages. Once a group of people settled in a place, they were often isolated from other groups. When people didn't mix much, their words didn't either. On the other hand, people did sometimes learn and borrow some words from other groups. For example, people speaking different languages might meet to trade, or were forced to leave home and move closer to another group because of war. Over long periods of time, then, both things, isolation and a little mixing, helped create so many languages. Languages are related, just like family members are.